Welcome, guys. This is Casey is Raw again, and today I'm going to show you guys my pickups I had for the previous weekend. Don't have a ton, but some of the stuff is good. So, um, let's go ahead and start with this one. Um, you guys been watching recently. Uh, you guys know I've been picking up some Sega Game Gear games in their box, and I continue with this one, Choplifter 3 for the Sega Game Gear for $20. Not bad. Like I said, I probably should play some of these Game Gear games for you guys. Like I'll use this adapter on my Sega Genesis that plays Game Gear games. Next are Super Famicom games, Nintendo Super Famicom games. Pretty much what they are is Japanese Super Nintendo games. So you got this Japanese slot machine game. It requires reading is required. You can see some of the slot machines right there. So that's cool. And this one is called Parlor Mini. Looks like the same thing, but it looks like it has also Pacino machines on it too. Yeah, on the back has Pacino machines on there. What's cool is I grew up, I had a Pacino machine. I wish I still have it. That'd be badass. But what Pacino machine is a Japanese game where you put these tiny little balls and there's a bunch of these little needles and they go into a certain hole, and it's like almost their version of gambling. All right, so next one I picked up for the Sega Saturn, the Japanese, for $8. Looks like it's called Victory or Virtual. I can't really see the whole thing. It's probably virtual. No, it's Vic. No, I was right the first time, and it says Victory Goal. It's I thought for some reason I thought this was soccer. I mean a golfing game, but no, this is a soccer game. So for $8 for a Sega Saturn game, sure, why not? This is the more cooler one for the Sega Saturn, the Japanese one. We did not get this in America, I believe. We might have, but I know you don't see this a lot. This is Christmas Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn, for the Japanese Sega Saturn. So this is the Christmas version. Um, I'm not 100% sure this was just in Japan, but for $20, get this. I'm happy about that. So that is one set of stuff that I got. I'll put that stuff away in a minute. It's been about $80-ish in that. Uh, I went to the vintage stocks. They still having their buy two get one free sale, but I was only able to. Oh, but yeah, they were having their buy two get one free sale. So I was trying to look around, didn't really see anything I had to have a lot. So you guys know I've been trying to pick up as much as the Wii U games as possible. So I got Resident Evil Revelations for the Wii U. And for the GameCube, I picked up Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And this is the free game, is Need for Speed Carbon. So I'm happy about that. And then also I went back to the game store. I was just looking around, and I had a couple doubles to trade in. It was a couple Game Gear games, so I picked up what's called Rockman 3. What and you could look at the character, you're like, oh, that's Mega Man. Why is it called Rockman? Well, in Japan, Mega Man was called Rockman, and a lot of the characters were like, especially in the later ones with the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, they're all kind of like rock and roll related. That's why you have that other character named Bass, and he's Rockman, and then you have a bunch of boss characters. I believe they're called with Gun N' Roses characters, but yeah, I've been requested to do Mega Man 3 anyway, so what I'll do is I'll play this version. You just bought a PS6 and it's not available retail until 2028. Tri-State Championship Wrestling. Welcome. Well, I could be pick up a PS5. I wanted to. Now they're more available, and the price went way down on it. You don't have to. No, thank you for coming in. I would. You don't have to spend like $600 anymore to get a PS5, but I'm still like it's a little pricey for me, and I got my PS4 Pro, so I'm still okay with that. Honestly, PS5 doesn't have a lot of exclusive games that are not on the PS4, so I have no reason to move up just yet. So, that's pretty much it. I already showed off all the stuff I picked up in 7 minutes. But yeah. So I just want to do a quick pickups stream, show you guys what I got, and then I'm gonna put this stuff away. So well, I can do that right here. I know I want to probably move some of these Wii games down here, even though this is the Wii U section, but that's okay. But I can move these two GameCube games up here. What's cool, I got this freeloader for the Wii that'll make your game where you can play different regions for your Wii. The reason I picked that up is because maybe I do got a couple games that are like imports. I seriously doubt it would work on my Wii U game, that my only PAL game, but that's put away. What's up, Big T? I already showed off everything. I think one of the coolest things is this Rockman 3 for the Famicom, and pretty much Mega Man 3. And the other one that's kind of cool too is this Christmas into Nights for the Sega Saturn, the Japanese version of the Sega Saturn. So those are pretty much the coolest ones that I picked up this weekend. Let's see what we got else here. I need to clean up the freaking room. There's the Game Gear game, Choplifter 3 for the Game Gear in its box, and a couple Super Famicom games in their box, both kind of like gambling games. So glad to get that. Like I said, I'm definitely want to play some of these Game Gear games for you guys. That's what I want to do, because I got this adapter right here. Yeah, I got Sega CD games. Yeah. My Sega CD is not the greatest shape, but it does play games. But I have to clean the hell out of the disc and the laser to make it good. But what this is, this is from the Hyperkin. You plug this into your Sega Genesis, it'll play your Sega Master System games on here. Your Sega cards that they look like TurboGrafx cards, and they only made just a few of them, and then you can play your Game Gear games right here. Game Gear games is pretty much a small version of Master System games, anyways. So my neighbor's running his engine pretty loud out there. So I got a few things I gotta do. Yeah, Night Trap. I believe I do. I think I got. I might. I know I have Night Trap, a version of it. I'm not sure on the Sega CD or the Sega. See, there's a combo. There's the Sega CD 32X games where you have to have both the Sega CD and 32X to play these games. So I might have that version. I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, actually, I see it right now. I do have that version. Let me show you that real quick. Where's my damn trash can? Oh, it's right there. Let's see if I can reach this real quick without. Yeah, here it is. This is the Sega 32X CD. So, like I said, you have to have both of these play this version. It's wild because you have to have both of the failing add-ons for the Sega Genesis, the 32X and the Sega CD. So all it does, it uses the power from the 32X to get a bit more color into the Sega CD game. But it's weird. There's not a lot of them, but I do want to get all of them. There's only a few of them, and I know I got 2 of them. I got this one in Fahrenheit. What is it? Fahrenheit 911? No, just Fahrenheit. This one has the Sega CD and 32X together. This one right here, you can play the Sega CD or the more expansion version of the Sega CD 32X. I don't know if it's called the 32X CD. I think that's more accurate, but it's weird. But I tried this game and it's awful. So this is actually pretty fucking awful. And actually, I paid $25. Ooh, cool. It comes with the foam on there too. And it has both discs on top of each other. Weird. Actually, the case is in really great shape. The room really needs to pick me up because it's in shambles a little bit. But I'm probably going to do is I want to do some recording in a little bit. I got a couple ideas. I was thinking to play some Power Glove stuff, but I think I'm gonna hold out and do other things first than the Power Glove. But I have to send this motherfucker thing out. So the freaking you collecting any of the new Mario movie merchandise? Is I don't know. Was there any came out just yet? I wouldn't be shocked if they do. What's funny? Back when Mario Kart 8 came out for the Wii U, the McDonald's had their toys for that came out, and my brother-in-law was the GM. So he brought home the whole stash of the McDonald toys. I still got them, but they're not in here. I think I should. But the only thing is, they're all still sealed. Huh. They got a couple new Hot Wheels of them. Huh. It doesn't shock me. I do have a couple Hot Wheels of the. I think I got Mario 1 and 2 Hot Wheel. But that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to go eat, relax. Maybe I definitely got to do some stuff around the house that I promised to do. So, uh, oh, just before I take off, I want to show you guys something that made some addition to the room. Let's see if I can show you guys this without making a big mess of the show. So, you guys know, maybe you guys don't know or do know that I picked up these. I had this one for a while, this Galaga arcade machine. There's Costanza. What's up, Costanza? Yeah, these are sick. And me and my mom bought this one. This is the Miss Pac-Man machine. And I also have this old night end table that I was using in the game room, and we're moving furniture around. So hey, I could put those arcade games in here. And what's cool, got my laser disc and my CED stuff that are in there. So, oh yeah, it sits there perfectly. The only thing is, if I want to go in that closet, I would have to unplug it and move it out of the way. Same thing with move these Neo Geo games, but you can only do when you have so little room in here. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show that off because I don't know if you guys knew about that. So I'm gonna go relax. So maybe I'll see you guys in a few. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.